welcome back to the Synergy Sanctum. My name is Justin. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here at the Synergy Sanctum, we specialize in all things related to Magic the Gathering, with a specific focus on deck building. So I aim to show you very quick deck text that'll show you all of the cards in the deck and how they work together to ultimately achieve the goals of that deck. If you're not already, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate that. And we also have a sister channel now, so head on over to Commander Coliseum and check out their content as well. And for today's deck tech, we have Light Paws, Emperor's Voice, an EDH aura-focused build. And this is a special deck because this was for Lucy, my daughter. Lucy, say hello.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going today?
Good.
Nice, nice. So what do you like about this deck?
I like playing a bunch of auras and stopping what people are going to do.
Ooh, nice. So is that how you win, or how do you win with this deck?
You win by playing auras and then attacking with Light Paws.
Sick, sick. All right, cool. Well, as Lucy said, this deck is very aura focused. This is on a budget as well, so under $100 for a very competitive deck. This deck is currently market value at $75 to $96, and we are running 34 lands with 24 of those being plains. So, as we said already, the goal of this deck is to play a bunch of auras, and obviously to put those on Light Paws, because if you do put them on Light Paws, Light Paws is getting bigger and you're swinging for the commander damage. So anytime one of them is entering, if you cast it, you then get to go and tutor for one and attach that one directly to Light Paws. So to start today, we will go over our auras, and we have a ton of auras in the deck. I want to say we're running like 30 auras. So we're running Gift to Immortality to protect Light Paws, Flickering Ward to protect them. We are running all of the enchantments that bring in a draw, so enchantments like Feather of Flight are bringing in a draw when they get cast, same with Angelic Gift. We're running control enchantments like Darksteel Mutation, things to protect Light Paws with the Umbra and the Totem armors, and then Ethereal Armor to give it +1/+1 for each enchantment you control in first strike. So there's a lot of auras like that that are getting boosted based on other ones that exist. And then continuing on the auras, we have Unquestioned Authority to give it protection from creatures. Timely Ward is giving it Indestructible. Tempest Technique is a showstopper in this deck because if you're playing all of these auras a ton of times, then it's going to get copied for every single one because it has Storm. We have Spirit Mantle for the protection from creatures, Indestructibility. There is a lot of life gain, so Light of Promise does really well in this deck as well. And then some heaters here with Spirit Loop and Spirit Link because they are doubling up on that life gain. They're not necessarily just life link. They are giving life based on the damage that Light Paws is doing. And we're running Shielded by Faith for the Indestructible. Sage's Reverie for draw. Rune of Sustenance is getting us a draw, but also giving us lifelink. And then Mantle of the Ancients. When it enters, you get to bring whatever auras might have perished back from the graveyard. So there is a lot of enchantment synergy in this deck as well, obviously, specifically with Umbra Mystic. Umbra Mystic is turning all of those auras into totem armor, so really, really strong in this deck. Any aura, whether it has totem armor or not, is suddenly going to have it. Ardent Intrepid Archaeologist is allowing us to move the auras to where we might want to move them. So if for whatever reason Light Paws isn't able to attack or something stopping us, Ardent can move them all. In addition to that, Sigil of the Empty Throne is getting us angels every time we cast one. Hall of Heliod's Generosity is bringing an enchantment back and putting it on top of your library. And then Archon of Sun's Grace is almost like a spell slinger for auras and is making a 2/2 flying Pegasus token every time one enters. And then in addition to that, we are running a lot of protection and removal for Light Paws because Light Paws is going to be a target. This is a competitive deck, and if you're swinging with Light Paws and it doesn't have Vigilance, then you don't really have any blockers. So a little bit of stacks with Thalia, Heretic Cathar, and Authority of the Consuls. We're running Ghostly Prison and Spear of Safety to discourage attacks or at least make them cost more. Our board wipes are board wipes that either protect creatures that are enchanted by auras, or they leave one creature left standing for each player. So ours obviously would be Light Paws. We're running some removal with Stroke of Midnight, Generous Gift, Swords to Plowshares, Path to Exile, and Return to Dust. And then we've got a ton of draw and tutors in the deck as well. So mono white doesn't have a lot of great draw, but there is some decent ones with Enchantress focused decks. So Shram, Mesa Enchantress, and Core Spirit Dancer are all allowing a draw to happen when you cast an enchantment spell. Secret Rendezvous and Cut a Deal are giving 2 players draw, but you are one of them. We've got the tutors with the 2 creatures, Heliod's Pilgrim, Moonblessed Cleric, Armored Sky Hunters, letting you top deck some stuff off of the attacks, and then 3 Dreams and Open the Armory can have you tutor for a specific aura that you might want. And then we're running a lot of cards that are giving enchantment discounts. So even though a lot of the auras are low to the ground, we do still want to ensure that we're able to cast as many as possible. So all of the creatures that give enchantments a 1 mana discount. And then we are running all of the planes fetching that we can that are on creatures. So Weathered Wayfarer, Knight of the White Orchid, Loyal Warhound, and Keeper of the Accord. And with that, our show has come to an end. Thank you so much for watching our video. And if you enjoyed that video, feel free to share it out with any friends who might find value in it as well. Thank you so much for stopping by. We hope to see you again soon. Have a good one.